Hey there, and welcome to another interview with one of our incredible speakers for the upcoming Get Good at Business Summit. Nicole Fielding is one of our expert speakers talking all about how strategy sets the course, but good process drives the execution to help you in business. And Nicole is the founder of Sage Solutions Consulting. And she is a seasoned and accomplished leader recognized for her ability to motivate teams and individuals towards achieving significant organizational goals. Her corporate career is marked by a series of successful endeavors, including steering teams through rapid-paced projects, overseeing product development, I just lost my spot, development initiatives, and leading corporate transformation programs with remarkable outcomes. In addition to her leadership roles, she is an adjunct professor and guest lecturer, recognized as an expert in process optimization, team performance, and change management practices. Additionally, she extends her expertise as a mentor to small business and solopreneurs, which is why she's so amazing as a speaker for the Get Good at Business Summit, guiding them and developing sustainable practices for long-term success. Her mission is to help individuals and teams discover how to reach high levels of performance by fostering environments where compassion and results coexist harmoniously. So Nicole is incredible. Obviously, from her bio, you know that. I also know Nicole personally. Nicole, I think we've been in each other's lives for 10 years.
It's coming up on that, I think. Yeah.
Quite a long time. We worked together in agency world. In her bio, she mentioned she's an adjunct professor. I've actually come in and taught a class for one of your courses. So amazing and so exciting to have you as one of our expert speakers for the Get Good at Business Summit. And you are speaking on how strategy sets the course, good process drives the execution. We dove into it a little bit with your bio, but tell us how you have come to find that out in your journey in getting here and being a mentor to these small businesses, solopreneurs.
Yeah. So, I mean, I could go back, this is kind of silly, but I could go back to my childhood. And I was always the kid who, when we got a chore, I tried to figure out how to optimize that chore. How could I get this done in the least amount of time and with the least amount of steps? But fast forward to my career, and I actually started as a technical trainer and educator in healthcare for about a decade. And during that time, I captured two really important skills that have been a catalyst for me over my entire career. And that is training and educating others on processes and systems, right? I was teaching and educating anywhere from nurses to doctors to all of the support staff on different ways of working together. And that really fueled my passion, my lifelong passion, to explore how to help others optimize their own workflows, their own experiences, as well as teams and organizations. Well, after my time in healthcare, I pivoted hard. And Taylor, that's, I think, when you and I met each other, was I pivoted into a technical role as a technical program and project leader. And again, I was able to hone that skill and really help others explore how to, one, work together as teams. As you mentioned before, I'm very passionate about high performing teams. But what I think is the underpinning of anyone, team, individual, solopreneur, entrepreneur, is a good system and process for delivering value. And I get so giddy when I talk about it with entrepreneurs and solopreneurs because they're always like, ooh, process, that's bureaucracy. I don't know how to do that. And I've developed a system that and a framework that really breaks it down into really consumable and approachable ways to explore how your process with customers is going, how your internal processes are going, and really try to implement small bits of process optimization, or as we call it, a good change management and change initiative within your organization to help deliver value.
I love that. And I think there's so many key parts of this. Number one is I love that you started out in healthcare because from
Mm,
my understanding, right, there's the doctors and then there's the nurses and then there's support staff, and they are all very different with very different goals and agendas and sometimes egos. And so to have the experience to take teams at that level where lives are on the line and
yeah,
communication and good teamwork and high performance are crucial, like that's such a good proving ground to
yeah.
really prove this out and say, cool, we can talk strategy all day long, but having the process is what allows us to communicate and execute as a good team.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, after leaving the healthcare space, I would sort of smile and chuckle and think to myself, when working with technical teams, hey, we're not saving babies here. I actually was in a space where we were. So you're right. I mean, it is crucial in that space to have systems in place, like you said, to communicate with each other, to collaborate, to make sure that the patient's experience is one of value and that they feel safe in that environment. And taking all of those skills that I learned and applying them to technical teams from both small businesses. So I've worked with very small businesses up to 10 employees at a time, all the way up to 4,000 employees at a time. You can take all of those skills and that juicy information and really apply it in a meaningful way at individual levels all the way up to multiple team levels.
So good. And I love specifically the name of your presentation because I think as entrepreneurs and small business owners, we hear so much emphasis on strategy. And the difference is that we know as entrepreneurs, our superpower, and truthfully, our only superpower is our
Yeah,
ability to execute, right?
yeah,
We can talk strategy all day. If we don't execute, we've got nothing. But having a good process to drive that execution provides that clarity, provides that efficiency, doesn't feel like you're spinning your wheels. And
yeah,
so I adore what you're talking about here because I think it is so relevant and so needed for all of our attendees at the Get
yeah,
Good Business Summit, and is so crucial across a variety of industries and businesses at all levels, which is just so awesome.
yeah.
So share with us, and you kind of already have a little bit, but share with us an example of strategy within the course, good process driving the execution that you've had as a success story, whether with your own business or your
Yeah.
clients.
Yeah. I'll share one with a company, an organization that I worked with a few years back. And I share it because I love stories where I'm able to help founders realize their vision. Like you said, Taylor, we know and we hear all the time about a good strategy and a good vision. And when I joined with this company, they were sort of exploring two paths. They had been bootstrapping for a number of years, and the founders were either wanting to go for some VC funding
Mhm.
or they wanted to attract a buyer. They've been bootstrapping for long enough that it was like we need to get good at this and get some money in, or we need to get good enough that somebody wants to buy us. And when I joined, their their engineering team, so I was embedded with their engineering team to help them sort of kickstart some delivery processes because they weren't quite delivering value to the organization in a regular enough cadence that the sales team could then take that, new features, new ideas to market. So it was a little bit broken and a little bit slow. So I used the tools and the frameworks, which I'll be sharing in our presentation in a few weeks, to identify a couple of things. Where are things going well? Let's keep doing more of that. And then where were things not quite so, not quite as efficient as they could be? And within about a 30, 45-day period of doing those exercises within that engineering team, we were able to turn that team around and they were able to start delivering on time and implement systems of communication between themselves as well as the sales team and themselves as well as support team that really unlocked exponential growth really over the next 6 months. So that organization, once I was done sort of optimizing the engineering team, they're like, hey, Nicole, can you like help out our customer support team? And how about our product team? We could use some help over here. So I was able to sort of embed myself in each one of these teams and help this organization talk together. And in that, we were able to turn around the annual recurring revenue by 35% in 6 months.
Excellent.
And the founders were able to hone in on an answer to their question. Did they want to go for VC or did they want to look for a buyer?
Yeah.
And at that time, with our 35% increase in ARR, their market cap went up by 25 million. And so they decided they wanted to sell at that time. And they were realizing a dream that they had had all along, build a great company to move it on and sell it and build another company. So I love that story because of two reasons. One, the founders had an amazing vision and they had been plugging along and trying to execute for the longest time. What they needed is just some simple tools to evaluate and how to unlock even further growth that they probably couldn't have achieved unless they would have optimized their workflows together.
Right.
And they did it with joy. Like, I love the fact that the teams that we work together with, and this is just my style, is I love high performing teams. And the only way that you can get high performing teams is to create environments where compassion and results are intertwined. So near and dear to my heart is that success story. And I'm so excited watching the founders now and seeing what they're putting together on other ventures.
Yeah. And you're like, by the way, I'll come help them with that too.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I love that. And so in your upcoming presentation,
Yeah.
in your notes here, you have discover the power of 5 simple yet potent frameworks designed to evaluate and enhance your execution.
Yes.
I think that your experience and your stories here today really highlight that there are simple frameworks that can be implemented. And I'm super excited, and I'm sure our audience and our watchers here today are also super excited to be able to learn what those are in your presentation
Yeah.
at the Get Good at Business Summit, which again is March 15th and 16th. And Nicole, you've got a little bit of something that's going to give them a free ticket.
Yeah, I'm giving away as many free tickets as possible. I feel like everyone should benefit from this framework, and I can't see a reason why not to share free tickets. And I'm giving away a free prize at the end. Can we talk about the free prize?
Yes. So if you attend live, which is
Yeah.
the only way to attend this event, all
Yes.
of our speakers are offering a free giveaway and a free prize to one
Mhm.
live attendee following their presentation. So yeah, Nicole, tell us all about what yours is.
Yeah, so you will get the frameworks if when attending my session, and I believe that you will have the confidence to execute those. But if you don't, one free, or not one free, but one lucky guest will get an hour consultation with me where we can go a little bit deeper into your process and find areas that you can unleash amazing potential for your organization or yourself.
Yeah, so good. And I want to point out too, like Nicole has shared stories about engineering teams and customer support teams
Mhm.
and healthcare teams. But imagine if she's been able to take the what is working in those what
Yeah.
seem like very complex situations and business models and simplify them into ways that you can have good process to drive solid,
Yeah.
strategic ROI building execution. Imagine what it could be for your business, even if you just have a team of like 10 people.
Mhm.
So it's going to be so good to learn from Nicole and to get free tickets to watch Nicole, as well as our 20 other expert speakers across the I Move method, which of course
Yeah.
stands for intuition, marketing, operations, velocity, and execution.
Mhm.
If you type Nicole's name into our registration form, which is at summit.getgoodatbusiness.com. Again, that is summit.getgood@business.com. If you type in Nicole's name, you can get as many tickets as you want for free. So we hope that you're able to come to this event. It is going to be incredible. It is a virtual event, so you can attend from your own home. You don't have to worry about getting kids taken care of or driving or even having to wear pants if you don't want to, right? You can come and learn how to get good at business. So Nicole, thank you so much for joining us today, and
Yeah.
so excited for your upcoming presentation.
Yeah. Thank you for your time, Taylor. It's been great chatting with you.